Tom Tidy back with us on the weekends again. Nice to have you.
Nice to be back, Jane. It's time for me to bust on you, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
The Super Bowl is, if I'm not mistaken, the Bengals and the 49ers, and you picked?
The Bills, and I had the guts to do it.
I didn't hear you.
Let's just do the Super Bowl thing, you know? Let's just do it. It's finally here.
Bills had a good year. Tomorrow's the day. 49ers and Bengals, they're no strangers when it comes to the Super Bowl. They played in 1982. Sports director Ken Tomash, who is in Miami, takes a look at one of the best Super Bowls ever played.
The atmosphere of Super Bowl XXIII could not possibly be more different from that of Super Bowl XVI when the 49ers and Bengals met in Pontiac, Michigan. Many of the players have some warm memories from that game, but definitely not because of the weather. They called it the Ice Bowl, the first Super Bowl played in a northern city. It was no holiday for the players.
I mean, it was so cold you didn't really do anything. You kind of hung around your room, more around the hotel. You know, Miami is a lot more to do, there's a lot more to enjoy outside, so totally different. Once inside the warmth of the Silverdome, the 49er defense cooled off the Bengals offense on the way to a 20-0 halftime lead.
We like to think back in '81 we were a bad first half away from winning the world championship, and if we had just played an average or a below average first half, that we might well have had a chance to win that game.
49er coach Bill Walsh is relaxed this week, but he remembers the jitters of that first Super Bowl.
Our first Super Bowl in Detroit against the Bengals was most difficult for our team in particular because we were asked to practice every morning at 8:30, which doesn't sound bad unless you're from the West Coast, which means you're on the field practicing at 5:30 in the morning, which means you got up at 3:30. And we had to do that the entire week. So we were basically operating on nerve. It was very difficult. 6 Bengals and 6 49ers are all that remain from San Francisco's 26-21 win at Super Bowl XVI, so revenge is not a factor.
Give me a break. I mean, there's six people off of a 45-man squad. I mean, that's like me telling people I want to get revenge on the Oakland Raiders for beating the hell out of us in 1978 in the preseason. That's too long ago.
But Sunday promises to provide its own memories for the Bengals and the 49ers. At Super Bowl XXIII in Miami, Ken Tomash, Wink Sports.